What is up, future millionaires? It's your girl, Ellie, aka Ellie Talks Money, and you all know I am all about helping you to start your business, scale it up, leverage funding so you can build wealth. And so in today's video, I want to talk to you about how you can also build wealth for your kids and for your legacy, because maybe you don't have kids yet, or maybe you are not going to have kids, but it's still super important for you to understand how you can make the little ones in your life millionaires. And you can do this by a few steps and decisions right now. So grab your notebook, grab a pen, and let's get into these gems.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all, welcome into the video. So let's talk about how to make your kids millionaires. And I am not saying this for clickbait. I am not saying this to just be like, capping. This can absolutely happen. As a matter of fact, it will happen. Because one thing I've come to learn in my journey of going from being broke and on EBT to now being a 7-figure business owner is that wealth building is a matter of numbers, strategy, and time. And when you understand your numbers, when you put in the time, and when you use the right strategy, it is going to happen. It's just a fact, because math is exact and wealth building is actually a science, okay? So let's talk about some things you can do right now to start this process. So number one, if you currently have a business, you need to hire your children into your business. So you wanna make sure that your children are your assistants. You can hire them to help you package orders. You can hire them to do social media management. You can hire them as well to assist you with things like marketing, content, advertising, especially if you sell, clothing or children's clothing, or if you are marketing certain products and services and you use your children in your videos as content creation, you can pay them for marketing and advertising. So the maximum that you can pay a child is $13,000 just about every year. And generally, most people hire their children at age 7 or 6 because of the fact that they can read and write by then. But based on the nature of your business, you can hire your child into your business as early as age 2. There are several different cases where business owners just like you have done this. My youngest twins are 3 and they are currently hired into my business as well. So I want you to recognize something, right? First thing, hire the kids into the business. Second thing, you want to make sure that you open up a bank account for them. You can do a custodial account at any major bank like Chase, Bank of America, or you can also use Greenlight. Greenlight is one of my favorite options. It's an online bank for kids. They get a cute debit card that has their picture on it, and it's amazing. Now, once you do all of that, that's how you're going to actually pay them on a monthly basis. So initiating a transfer from your business account to their account, or using QuickBooks or ADP to actually pay them as an employee of your business. In addition, right, step 3, you need to make sure that you open up a custodial Roth IRA for them. And here's where the millions come into play. Open up a custodial Roth IRA for them. And you can do this with Vanguard is the option that I use and probably the most popular option. And you can invest up to $6,000 a year for that child. So $6,000 a year is about $500 on a monthly basis, and that's the max, right? So even if you're just at a position where you can do $100, start with what you can. But that money is going to grow tax-free in that investment account for them for years and years and years to come. So let me give you an example. If you hire your child at age 7 and you invest in their custodial Roth IRA $6,000 a year, every year, so $500 a month, every year until they are 19 years old, you will have an estimated $450,000 in that account for your child at 19. So imagine if you continue until they're 25, 29, 30, 35. That money is going to continue to compound with compound interest. And if you let that sit until they are retirement age, which is typically around 62, there will be $10 million in that account. And this is not a maybe, this is not a if, this is unless the world ends and the markets crash, which we never want to hope for. That is mathematical calculated what will be present in that account based off of compound interest and with that continued investment. So I want you guys to realize that there are small steps you can be doing right now to completely change the future of your children, to completely change not even just your children, but the future of any, under 18 person or child that you know right now, whether it's a niece, a sister, a godchild. These are all steps you can take. And if you have family who have children, you need to make sure that they watch this video so that they understand how to do this too. So I also want to make sure I invite you guys to my free Mommy to Millionaire class. It's on Thursday. You can click the link down below. Even if you see this after Thursday, you can watch the replay. It is linked in the description, and it's not just for moms, right? So I call it Mommy to Millionaire because I am a mommy and I became a millionaire, but I have dads in my class, I have aunties in class, uncles, grandparents, godparents, cousins. If you are a person that wants to build wealth for yourself and wants to build wealth for your legacy, you need to be in Mommy to Millionaire. So y'all, literally the steps: hire your children, make sure that they have an account, a bank account, invest into a custodial Roth IRA for them. And then one last tip I want to give you guys is to set up a UGMA account for them. And sometimes in some states it's called UGMA, other times it might be a UGMC account, just depending. But that is essentially an investing account for children where they are able to access that funds or those funds when they are 19 or 20 years old, depending on the age you decide for distribution. And similar to a custodial Roth IRA, the money is going to grow in that account on a consistent basis using compound interest. However, a custodial Roth IRA is tax-free and a UGMA typically is not tax-free. But that's another great option that you can start. And so imagine if you are investing into both. That's multiple millions of dollars you can set your child up by the time they are adults. And this has now become a pattern and an educational moment for your whole family. So imagine if you do this for your kids and your kids then understand how to do it. They're going to do it for their kids, who are then going to do it for their kids. And that is true generational wealth. So click down below, join my Mommy to Millionaire free masterclass, and as well, send this video to someone that you want to see make money, who wants to have a baby, who has a baby, and anybody who you love, because you need to make sure that this becomes normalized in your family, okay? And I will see you in the next video. Bye.